Hi, good evening. I'm not gonna be on for long. Don't cuss. Well, I don't think nobody gonna cuss for that. Like, you didn't expect me to be on. I don't think it makes a difference to your evening. Except that if you're in the Bahamas, I'm just reminding you that I'm gonna be performing in Nassau on Thursday. Thursday, I'm gonna go there in Nassau, yeah. And I was just live on Facebook, so I thought, if me go live on Facebook with my friends from Nassau, then I should also go live on Instagram and remind those are my friends over in the Bahamas that I'm gonna be there on Thursday. And I will see you guys. It's been a while. I hope last year was everything that you wanted it to be, and if it wasn't, what are you waiting for to make this year everything you want it to be? This year is gonna be everything you make it. Trust me. Can't be nothing else. But that's how welcome me. I love you guys. Yo, Ekran, big up yourself. Yeah, it's been a while. I soon start go live ready again. But I soon start go live again. But I'm not gonna do it until me get back to some amount of normal. I want to get back to some amount of normal. So me get back my story time recliner. It's not the same one. It's not the same one, and I really miss my recliner. It was so comfy, so cushy. Like when I'm sitting in at my sink. The one I'm gonna sink as much as I want to. But I'll be back to story time in no time. And I thank you guys for your company. Thank you. Come to the States, please. I come to the States all the time. The state, there are how many 50 odd states. Which one of them are you talking about? I come to several of them. In fact, one of them that I came to, we were alone in the venue with Michelle Brunins, big up yourself. We were alone in the venue with some very mischievous people posting it back and saying put a soundtrack of crickets over it. That was very funny, by the way. That was very funny. And that's how much I've been to the States. So I'll be everywhere I'm going to be. I'll be everywhere I'm going to be. So if I don't get to you, then I didn't get to you. Maybe you're the only person who wants to see me, and I wouldn't be coming to perform to one person. So I will get to everywhere I'm getting to. I'm going to post up the schedule. I do forget to do that. I'm going to be very honest. I forget to post schedules. But I will try my best. I will try to be better this year than I was last year at posting the Michelle Simmons, big up yourself. I will try to make it make a better effort this year than I did last year. I'm a work in progress. I can only try. And guys, if you say something a million times and I wasn't planning to respond to you the first time you said it, it will only be a million times of me not responding. I won't be forced into any conversation. But I'm going to be in the UK in the summertime and limited places in Europe. Limited places in Europe and the UK in the summertime. But I'll post the dates shortly. Spliffy, big up your damn self. I'll post the date them shortly. And wherever else in the US I'm going to be, I'll post the date. I should be in, I think I might tell you when I come to Florida. It's supposed to be there in a little short while. But let me get confirmation on that. However, I've been on the road. See me here, tired. Been up on the road and, well, not as aggressively as I used to be when I was a kid. But it's a lot for me because girl get used to go on my bed and go watch my Hallmark movie and hug up my blinky and go sleep. My bedtime is early. So even sometimes when I'm online, I'm in my bed. But I don't know. I don't have a St. Vincent date confirmed. I was just in Dominica. I was a few places. And I will be a few places more. But, you know, when you guys do this thing, we always fall out over it. So each time when I say I go somewhere, when they come and ask me about everywhere else, and then when I reach everywhere else, I'm not dead. I'm not headed to Colombia shortly, but maybe later in the year. I hope I will get to everybody soon enough. Lisa Marie Tula, no new music. The latest music is still new. You know every song offer some kind of madness already? Because if you don't, why you want more music? So I feel like I reach a point now where I don't need to make any more music. So if I do make it, it will be because I feel like, not because I'm fulfilling a need, because it's music, it's not oxygen, it's not food. So making, when you ask for new music and then we put out the new music, and me, I know one of them artists we're gonna tell lie. Me no falsify no kind of data. None. I don't want a fake follower, and I don't want no fake views or listens or spin. I don't want nothing fake. I want nothing fake. So when I put out my music, when they come and tell me new music, and then I put out a whole album of music, and I don't see it reflected. You know what's going on now? Back in the day, I used to be able to tell what song to perform in what place, because I could look at, I used to be able to look at the data and see where each song was trending. I used to be able to look at the data and see where the album was selling, where the single was selling, and know what I should perform. But these days, because the whole thing gets so warped, I'm tired, you know. I really am tired. Because everybody's so dishonest. So when I get on the line, people come and they tell you, oh, I love this, and they say, come here, and you cannot use that to map anything at all. You can't use it for map. Because you're so dishonest. You know some very, very dishonest people. So you come on a live and engage, and I understand. My daughter give me lessons in engagement. I just start finding out some people put up things where I just engagement posts. For the life of me, I will never live long enough to understand you humans. On are very strange creatures. I'm not getting you. Say somebody will come and put up something where conflicting or where them know say provoking, just for have people come and battle, just so that it can feed the algorithms. You're a strange species, you humans. Very strange. So nothing is real on here. You can't tell if that person really mean that thing or feel that thing or think that thing, because this person is only going after engagement. It's weird. So y'all pretend to be in relationships, y'all pretend to do something, you pretend to have an opinion, you come and you poke a beer, you poke the beer. I don't think I'm ever coming back fully. I will come back partially and read the stories. I want to read stories in case your kids buck up on them, or in case you feel so moved to have you and your child sit and listen, and in case it motivates you to sit and read with your children, because I really would like you guys to do that. But as far as coming back online as often as I used to, I'm not going to do that, because this is too unreal a space for me, and I just can't fit anymore. I can't do it. I'm not too dishonest. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Nothing about it no real. I'm not compare yourself to each other. So that you know, say, in a that little competition, the fuckery, I go keep going, because it'll feed itself. So it's like one fuckery look on the next fuckery and do some more fuckery, and then the other one outdo, and it's too much. I'm not doing it with yours. I can't. So I have to let go. My mental health comes before everything else. Because if I don't have full control of my mental faculties, then being here is kind of like a non-point. Right? I need to have full control of my mental faculties. Right now, it's a fight. It's a struggle for maintaining it between world events, local events, personal events. It's a lot. Professional events. It's a lot. So I'm not the type of person who's going to, this is general. I'm not going to compete with all of that for your shrinking attention spans. You guys, I don't think you notice it, but your attention spans are shrinking and you're allowing it to happen. So you're right down to bite size now. You're bite size people, and I don't have a bite. Moutamasi we had up on my live. Moutamasi you can share crickets, but you know come back and share no other show. We had up come off from my Ross live. Dirty Moutamasi come off from my live. Listen, you people, you guys are down to bite size. And I don't do bite. I don't do bite size, nothing. But tell stories, you know. My story, I mean, I'm a literature student. I don't know how many times I have to say that. My stories have introductions. My stories have body. They have build-up, suspense, climax. My stories have the tenets of storytelling. So I don't fit in you guys' space. Because you guys are punchline people now. Punchline people. That's why I prefer to go do a show by myself. So you look at the flyer and you see Tanya Stephens. So if that's not what you want, there's no excuse for you being there. No excuse for you being there. And then I go about my business. I do what I do and I go about my business. But I can't do this. I'm gonna do the story time because I really, really enjoy it, and I like sharing the stories that I grew up on with others because they grab me, and I feel like if there's a possibility they can grab somebody else, then I'd like to share them. I haven't got my books back yet. I have a couple of Enid Blind. Look, I used to drive with some in the car, so a few didn't burn. You know, I'm trying to get back Miguel Street. I'm really trying to get back Miguel Street. I got back Aesop's Fables and a couple other storybooks. The Enid Blytons, but I really love Enid Blyton. Somebody else might like something else, and that's fine. Because there's different strokes for different folks. But I would like to get the books back so I can start again. I like to have variety to choose from. Even if I only read from 4, I still like to have a wide variety that I can choose. If something comes up, I can find an example in a book. But I'm just... There's nothing particularly... Let me find my words. To Kill a Mockingbird is nice, but it's too long. Let me tell you, there's nothing particular that makes me stay away from social media now. The way I used to be engaged on social media, I'm not doing that now. And there's nothing in particular, it's everything that makes me not want to get on. There's a lot of things that I used to do that I don't do. And I can drop things from one minute to the next, because when my mind says change, I work with my mind. Everything external to me is second to my mind. My mind is my boss. And we sit and reason things out and say, all right, this is the best course of action for now. And we do that. We do that. Yeah, Chrissy, me know me go get back all of the book them because I'm looking. Daniel, hey Daniel, a long time we not chat. I had a fire, and in that fire, all the contents of my house was destroyed. The structure of the house stood up, but the contents were lost. And so even though we've rebuilt the house and we've rebuilt it, it's not a platform. It's not a platform. It's social media in general. It's people who go on these platforms. It's people who go on these platforms. And the fact that people are so, people too dishonest. So you get online and they will come and say, yo, you're the baddest thing. They do it in person too, you know. Because when me step up, them come and say, yo, you're the wickedest thing, you know, you're my favorite artist. And me walk away and me can still hear them and another artist come and say, yo, you're the wickedest thing, you know, you're my favorite. And I'm thinking to myself, what make these people feel like they need to lie like this? Nobody asked. None of we don't need that from you. If you just say good morning, we say good morning back. No, you don't have to lie. But people lie. And the internet now give them a platform with a megaphone for lie more visibly and much louder. Much louder. And no, but I don't talk about the fire a lot, you know. It's just something that happened. It's not anybody else's business really. So I did not promote it because it was not something commercial. Listen, man. We're kind of over. I think we're over this. I'm sorry, I really am. It might be a good outlet for people who have not been in media for a long time, but I've been in media for 30 odd years, and to be honest with you, I'm tired. I am tired. And media was, formal media, mainstream media was bad. Social media is, oh God, it's such an enabler. There's a lot of good things on social media, so I'm not going to stop using it, but I'm going to stop interacting as well. I'm not going back to interacting as much as I used to. I'm not interested. I realize that there are many people who come on, and I understand that there are many psychological issues widespread throughout society today. And so people come on to engage for different reasons than I come on for. I want engagement because I want discussion with a view to growing and learning and understanding more and quite possibly getting solutions to problems. But there are many people who come on with the intention to start an argument so that they can get engagement, and they call it engagement. And this works for the people who are lonely and want company and don't want to socialize in the more traditional ways. So some people will say any attention is attention. I don't want to feed that craving. I don't want to argue with nobody over no point at all. It's like I don't even care anymore. I don't care. Believe what you want to believe. I will say what I want to say. And if you disagree, you could go and disagree in front of your mirror, because I'm not arguing anymore. There's no platform that I'm gonna like. It's people, bro. People up on the platform. I don't want to do this anymore. I have a lot of things in my physical life that can use my attention. I'm not short of people to interact with. I'm not. So when I come on social media and I end up becoming like feeding for very bad things, I really don't want to be a part of any self-destructive habit or behavior. I don't want to be a part. This is very self-destructive. St. Mary, oh you mean President, big up man. St. Mary am I ground. Big up Yaxter. Me don't want to be a part of no little bad broke ways. Me don't want all these new bad behaviors developing. I don't want to be a part of it. I really don't. And then, you know, taking a break from it made me be able to see it like when you step back and you look and can see things clear. I may say, blood clot, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Having a discussion, I want to tell you, say, I like having my thoughts in my head. I don't feel like most people are ready to have me share my thoughts with them. And so I like keep them in my head. And they're safe there. They're just as productive. They're even more productive because I actually act on my thoughts instead of arguing about my thoughts with other people, which is really counterproductive. We can't do this. Social media weird. Weird. For social media bring out the weird in people. You know, where in a real life, we don't really have the best manners or discipline, but at the very least, we understand boundaries. On social media, people don't think there are any boundaries. So things that they wouldn't have done in person, things that people wouldn't have done in person, then do it on social media. It's a weird when me look on social media and see the kind of things that people do. No, there used to be a time when we had privacy. Privacy, you remember that? We don't have no privacy no more, you know. Everybody just get up and just tell you everything we're going with them all day, every day. Me confused. Some of the things I may look at like, why am I going to tell you who me there with? Why am I going to show you every single thing we do? Why? Why don't we want any privacy? Like there, and it's not a secret. It's not a problem for you to see me with somebody when me there with. But for me, if you come and announce to the world and tell all I know, you're a stranger to me, not. For me, if you come out and it's very weird. For me, if you come out and say, hey, this is who I'm fucking. This is who's fucking me. It's weird. And me just, I want some time for go be personal. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this. If you never had a fire, should get you one. It's perspective on steroids. It's like, no, I understand, so I don't need none of the material. I don't need one fucking thing, material. Nothing. Because everything when I hold dear, but up. And I did not die. Guess what? I'm alive. And life goes on. And then I build back. And I feel like build back better. But also now I'm not connected to nothing here, so nothing. So whatever happens, happens. I never panic, I never cry, I never go into a deep depression or nothing, but it kind of made me a little bit weird. It made me want some time. And you know what happened during the time after? During the time after, I had the weirdest experience and still continue to have the weirdest experience when me tell everybody say, hey, me need time. Because a few months after the fire, my brain kind of just went. And my mind say, time out, time fucking out. And so I said to everybody, I'm gonna step back, I need time. A lot of people did not accept that. And that for me is very weird. It's very weird if I say, like, you don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I'm in crisis. Maybe what my brain needs to survive at this moment is to step away. But you'd be surprised. A lot of people did not accept that. I get cussing your fuck. I get cussing. And I'm confused. I am confused because I'm saying, all right, I'm a very outspoken person. If me say, you know, so I just need some time. I don't know what's going on with me and I don't know. But I need some time. I'm going to just go crawl under the rock, yeah, and stay until my mind says, come out. I'm going to get cussing for wanting to be well. And don't ask me what's wrong with me, because you are not my shrink. I don't want to tell you. We have to normalize allowing people to get well in the way we work for them. We need to normalize allowing people to step back. But I don't complain about things, I fix them. I am a fixer. I don't complain about things. I fix them. So when I say, I go step back, hey, 17 mile post, hug up. When I say, I go step back, just make me step back. When people drop by, oh my God, if you know me, don't drop by. No, we hate if you ever not drop by. It means that you think you are more important in my life than me. Because me, lock on myself and you choose you come try breach the boundary there, don't do it. Because it means that I will never, ever, ever want to see you again. Don't do it. I never ever want to see you again. Don't do it. If you say I don't want to talk, not try to force me. It just means say, so now, I kind of reintroduce myself socially little by little. But between me and you, the people who I try hardest to make me talk, are people who may take the longest to talk to, The people who leave me alone and be like, oh, you say you're good? Alright, cool. Anytime you surface, ding me. And then me ding, because me know say it's not heavy. And me can't handle nothing heavy. At the moment, I can't handle nothing heavy. I don't know if I explain. I just can't handle nothing heavy. Some days I can't lift up myself. When I wake up in the morning, and my mind say, crawl back underneath the cover and go sleep. I do that. Unless me have one engagement where I put me in a legal and financial problem. Right back under that blood clot. And it's nothing to me to be a vegetable for the day if I can. And if we normalize that, some people can't manage the silence. Sit with the silence. Some people can't manage being alone. Sit down with your blood clot self. For yourself. Sometimes that's all myself want. Some morning when I wake up and eat, I feel like I want to vomit. And then I know my body tell me, say, we not hungry today, don't eat nothing. So I just not eat nothing. Drink water. And it's the days when I not eat, I feel energized, I come back to life. So I realize that I have too many excesses. Excess socializing, excess eating, excess drinking, excess. And my body asks me for regulate. My mind asks me for regulate and I do it. That's all. And it's the social media, I want the biggest chop. I have to chop it. I have to chop it. I want to go lie down side. I want a human person. I want to watch a movie and we have one human conversation. Rather than me sit down out there so on the internet when I have company when I can talk to. And I have people in my life, I have family, my friends. So, and I know say every single one I want to have the same thing. And if you tell me, so you don't have it, Ezekiel, who gave you permission to come online, Ezekiel? If you tell me, so you don't have it, you are lying. Because everybody does. So, it means that we have less lifetime going on and less interaction. That is it. With no explanation. Ezekiel, I will call you in a few minutes, Ezekiel. Where are you? Are you in Florida or are you in St. Martin? I was to call you from when we left. I just want to say thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your little bad broke family and friend. There was terrible people, terrible, worse than you. But they were really, really good. And they were very kind to us. Very nice. So big up in themselves. I'm going to come off of the live now. Bahamas people, remember, I will see you on Thursday in Nassau. Right? Thursday. And as soon as I get my stash of books back up, guys, I will see you for story time. Alright? Big up on yourself. Enough love. Later.